Low energy, unfocused, foggy? You might be dehydrated. Whether it's hot yoga, over 100-degree weather, or too much sun. Gatorlight, with a specialized blend of 5 electrolytes, was scientifically designed to help move fluids into the body faster for rapid rehydration. Shop now at retailers nationwide. Gatorlight hydrates faster than water. Is it in you? Symptoms noted are signs of mild to moderate dehydration. Consult a healthcare professional if symptoms persist.
Here's your report.
Oh, thanks, Jane. I wish I could hire someone just like you.
Try LinkedIn Hiring Pro. It's more than a job board. It's like the recruiter you always wished you had. Hiring Pro uses real-time insights to match your role to LinkedIn's unique network of professionals and delivers a short list of best fit candidates. You'll spend less time sorting applicants and more time talking to the right people.
Let's do it. You're irreplaceable, Jane, but another you would be great.
Hire right the first time. Post your job for free on LinkedIn today at linkedin.com/quality.
This message is brought to you by Apple Card. Shave ice by the beach. A trip to the state fair. And a throwback flick at the local drive-in. They're more than just items to check off the summer bucket list. They're also opportunities to earn 2% daily cash back when you use your Apple Card with Apple Pay. Apply for Apple Card now and use in-minutes with Apple Pay. Subject to credit approval. Apple Card is issued by Goldman Sachs Bank USA, Salt Lake City branch. Terms and more at applecard.com.
From the Fifth Quarter Studio in Madison, Wisconsin, you're listening to the Coaching Youth Hoops Podcast.
They're playing basketball.
Here's our hosts, Steve Collins, and Bill Flitter.
All right, welcome to Coaching Youth Hoops.
Yes, sir.
Coach.
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm good. Getting a
You
little
recovered
hungry.
from we're in a postseason.
We're in the postseason. Am I recovered from losing on a rebound call that
You got hosed.
No. But I haven't told you what I'm going to do. So we lost a couple games, maybe 2 or 3 games this year two of them in the last 2 seconds.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna wait till I retire, but I'm gonna cut these up and then I'm gonna do a what would you do kind of situation, and then post it on social media. But I'm gonna wait until I'm retired to do that. So it's gonna sit in the vault. I have stuff in the vault already.
Hopefully you remember everything you have sitting in the vault.
I know. I mean, I'm telling you right now, I could sit and spend 6 months on stuff that I have just sitting ready to be sent to the world, but anyway,
well, you're going to have a lot of time when you're retired.
We'll be up at the lake. The dogs will be sitting at the foot of and I'll be editing.
Great rainy days in Wisconsin. You can do that.
Yes.
Edit videos.
I know. Edit videos or hire somebody to do it. That's what I need to do. Anyway, before we jump into the win question, the winning question, kind of. Let's give a big shout out to our sponsors, Coach. Let's pay some bills.
Game changer. Coaches. gc.com/coaching youth hoops. It is one of the best basketball apps on the market. Gives you stats. It gives you film room. And it gives your parents access to games when they can't be present. So go check it out at gc.com/coaching youth hoops. And this one doesn't pay the bills yet, but maybe it eventually will.
Someday.
usportsinsider.com is our latest in the family of podcasts that we have. So usportsinsider.com, go check it out. Sign up. It's about to launch. We got some amazing interviews set up in the queue. And we take a deep dive into the business of youth sports and provide you guys tips on maybe running a program, operating a gym, a sports club, whatever. It goes behind the scenes, not into the X's and O's, but more of the financial stuff, the business arrangement, some gotchas you might want to look out for, how to do things, how to get sponsorships for your, to run your operations, fundraising. So usportsinsider.com.
Awesome. So today's topic, Coach.
Yeah, do you play to win or play everyone? So I handled that differently this year
Okay.
instead of guessing.
All right. How'd you do that?
So I sent out a survey to my parents. I set up the situation. I said it's a championship game, right? Usually this no, doesn't matter. If you don't have all play rules, of course, right? This is, if you have all play rules, you can ignore what we're going to say on this one. But do you play to win or do you play everyone? So I sent out a survey asking parents, would you rather have equal playing time or on championship Sunday, if you will, win the championship by playing the best players? What do you think the survey results turned out to be?
And I don't know this. You haven't shared this with
No,
me.
I haven't shared this. No. We're
I
hearing this
would
live right now.
guess play everyone.
You would be wrong. Get the hardware. Overwhelming response.
And what age?
This was all ages, or well, third grade through eighth grade. Get the hardware, win the game. Right. So I was actually surprised about the results myself. I thought it would be, equal playtime, but no, it was, yeah.
And why do you think that is?
Uh, could be where I live. A lot of type A people around. Maybe they just want that hardware, right? I think though, no, I think it's deeper than that. I have a good mix of parents, and I really think it really does boost the team morale, right? If you can get that championship, right? Wear that medal. We won. We're only four tournaments into the club season, and or four tournaments, four games, and we won a championship last week. That was nice, right? Hanging the medals, cute little pink medals for the girls. And it's something that they, you take pictures and you get all excited about, and then the players that maybe didn't get that playing time, I think it forces them to be better, right? Or wanting to be better. If you do it right, if
If
you
you
as the
do it right,
coach
I
are
think
doing it
that's the
right.
key. So
Yes.
I got some ideas on this, but before we do
Okay.
that, let's give a shout out to our other sponsor too, Coach.
Yeah, coaches, check out sponsorly.team. If you are a operator, go over there, create a free profile. We will help you set up a sponsorship package for your team, your gym, your tournament, whatever it might be related to youth sports. And then we go out and help you find and manage sponsorships. Again, sponsorly.team.
So explain what that means a little bit more, the sponsorly thing. Like what is
Mhm.
give an example, make an example up. I'm not
Sure.
100% sure.
Sure. If you have a tournament, for example, or let's make it a gym because that's the simplest. If you operate a gym, uh, we'll help you find a sponsor for your gym. There's a profile you fill out, how much traffic, who's coming through the gym on a regular basis, how often, if you're running tournaments and things like that, how often they are. We got to get a sense of traffic, location, etc., right? And then we'll find a sponsor who might just want real simple example would be hang a banner in the gym that says, go to go to the chop house for the best steaks in Chicago, right? After the game, right? Maybe could be a local restaurant. It could actually be a national brand as well, looking to support youth sports. And then there's all kinds of different activations from there. I've had discussions working on activations at registration where they're taking $2 off of the admission price to tournaments, and the sponsor is covering the difference in the cost.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, and a couple other things where branded shirts, the championship backdrop, it has the sponsor's name on it. So social media integrations, emails, there's all different kinds of things you can do within the youth sports. It's a pretty valuable market for any sponsor. You have a captive audience. You're creating huge brand impressions, and the average sport parent is paying
Right. A ton of
twelve
money.
hundred dollars
Yeah.
to be right. So
Yeah.
they got the money.
They got the money. All right. So let's go back to the question about winning.
Yeah.
So I think, and this is, I'm in that mindset right now because I'm thinking of my schedule next year for my varsity team. It's like
Yeah.
you want a very fine balance between success and challenge. You don't
Okay.
want like I don't want to go out and schedule six teams that there's no
Oh,
way
that
we're
way.
going to
Yeah.
beat them.
Oh,
But I
right.
also don't want them to win every
Hmm.
game and get the trophy and we beat them by 47.
And
There's
then
a
you get to the
fine
state playoffs and then
yeah,
really hit
and then
some
you lose.
competition,
It's
right?
like so
Yeah.
there's a line there between pushing and knowing that when you push, but also knowing it's hard because you want them to win some tournaments,
Yeah. Yeah.
but then you also like, oh yeah, but I want to play everybody because it's going to keep morale. I mean, there's this fine line between those two things as far as scheduling goes, and then is keeping morale up. So yes, we want to win, 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 but then is my morale going the wrong way? But then, it's like, well, maybe I challenge us a little bit. Now I'm only playing 5 or 6 players rather than 10 because the games are closer. Well, then I'm
Mhm.
losing these girls or these boys or vice versa.
Yeah.
So I think it's a very fine dance of
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
balance
Yeah.
um, that you try to keep between those two things. I don't know. That's what I have found. Even when I was doing my son and daughter, it was hard to keep that balance of finding. You wish there was a ranking system. This is a 3 tournament. This is a 7 tournament. This is
I
like no
know,
one's gonna.
right?
Yeah, you know what I mean. Wouldn't that be
Yeah.
great?
No.
Well, we need a couple
Yeah.
sevens, and now we need a 3 because we got to go win this one, and then we need like. Wouldn't that be nice if there was something like that? But
Yeah.
you try
Well,
to
on the
work the
eight,
back
like on the
channel,
club, yeah, the club team circuit, right? Try our best with divisions 1 through 3, but then people are dishonest and they put their Division 1 team in a 3 just to win the medal, right? So that's hard. But you're right. I like the way you said that or positioned that as kind of the balance in this tug of war. You don't want to win every weekend because you want to find teams so you want to find teams that are better than you so you can find out where your holes are, right? Right.
right?
And improve the kids. Because if you win every weekend, everything's great, right? You don't need to
Right,
fix, quote unquote, fix. But when you run into this specific press that you've never seen before, you're definitely going to go back and
right.
work on something, right? So,
So yeah, I
but
just think there's that line. I don't know necessarily how you do it, but there's something to it.
we'll go back to this. Though you asked, is like if you do it right, we said that in the beginning. If you can win this championship and you're playing your best players, your bench players are sitting there. They get a medal at the end of it, right? But I know they would rather have a medal and play. So as a coach, and I think you have to say to your team, okay, you just have to be, when it comes to the championship game, the better players are going to be in because one, that's what we said we were going to do, and that's what's going to happen, right? We're going to get the hardware if we can, right? Um, and on those games where you're blowing out a team, making sure everybody's in. But
Right,
even in that championship game, everyone plays, especially at the
right,
youth level. Just put everybody in. Put them in
right,
the first quarter or first half, depending what you have, quarters or halves, right? Give them ample enough playing time. Mix your rosters up so they're getting in, and then calibrate as needed based on the flow of the game. But everybody should play. It's always fun, you get, you win hardware and you feel like you contributed to it. Now in these tournaments, right? Maybe they did play the first 3 or 4 games, depending on how many games there are, in your tournament, and they feel like they're a part of it. But um, knowing that everyone's contributing to the team in the long run, you will win more games. Period.
100%. I mean, it won't even be close in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think it's hard. I think people think it's easier than than
It's
it
not.
is sometimes. Um,
Well, and I
that
think the thing going back to, okay, if you're sitting here and you're just like thinking about, well, do we put everybody in or do we, win the game? This is the first year in 15, 20, whatever it is, 17, whatever, uh, a while in coaching that ever asked that question to the parents.
right.
I wanted to know where they were and how they were thinking about. I don't know why I didn't do that before. Maybe you guys do. Maybe you're smarter than me and done it already. But I think it's a good question to ask. see where everybody's at, and then you have your answer. So just ask that question. Do you play to win, or do you want everybody playing equal playing time in the championship game?
Yeah. I mean, I think that's
simple.
It's simple. I think it's very simple. Anything else, Coach?
Yeah, coaches, go check out gc.com/coaching youth hoops. The best basketball on the app store, in the app store, to track stats, get game time footage, and review film and create clips for all of your players. And you can see where you need to make improvements. Again, gc.com/coaching youth hoops.
All right. Till next week, Coach.
Till next week.
There she goes, our baby.
Are we ready for this?
You added her to your AAA auto policy. With 24/7 claim support, she's covered.
Our AAA agent, you're here too?
We're always here for you. Visit AAA.com/insurance to get a quote today.